What's up, everyone, and welcome to the channel. It's been forever since I've made a video, and for anybody that watches my videos, I apologize for that. It's been a very busy summer. That, and considering here in Delaware, it seems like it's rained almost every day of the summer, and pretty much happens that it's followed into the fall as well. So needless to say, the weather has been rather crappy, so haven't been able to do a whole lot outside anyway. But today's video, I wanted to show you a product that I found that I think does a really good job for what it's supposed to do. So anybody that knows, I got my car ceramic coated with 3 coats of CarPro C-Quartz. So as a result, I've been trying to use as much CarPro products as possible. So I used Reload on the car and some stuff like that. Previously on my wheels, I was using Adams VRT. I think it did a pretty good job, but I also tried using it on some of the plastic areas and stuff like that, but it looked all right, but especially inside the engine bay, it seemed like it, I don't know, the finish kind of really looked weird. So I came across the CarPro product, and I'll show you in a minute, and this isn't going to look all that great right now, but I'm going to explain. So this is my wife's, she's a mobile dog groomer, and this is her vehicle for grooming dogs. As you can see, this bumper, this is a 2002 Dodge van, and you can see that the front bumper is pretty much, you know, destroyed. It's all faded and oxidized and stuff like that. And so before I show you this, yes, I understand there are definitely products that you can get to refinish that plastic and actually make it a more permanent solution. I actually bought one of those kits, but seems to be kind of a pain in the ass to do it. So I found this CarPro product. So I decided to see how well it would do, and right now it's not going to look all that great, and I don't know if it'll show up that well on the camera, but you can see pretty much right through here is where, when I had originally done this, the edge, you can see down on the front a little bit better. You can see, you know, right there, and then as I pan around, you can see how it gets a little bit darker, and of course this comes through here, and then up there you can see where it's starting to fade back out again. But through here it's still pretty dark, and down here it's still pretty dark, and that's from that product. So when I did this originally, I had just washed the van. I didn't do any real prep on the bumper itself. I didn't, you know, strip it with isopropyl alcohol or anything like that. I just washed the van, dried everything as much as possible, and then put this product on. And you can see this actually is after a month. When this was first done, the bumper did look pretty much almost brand new. So this is a month of almost constant rain. So you can see that the areas of the bumper, like I said, that the rain doesn't actually have that much impact on, or the sun itself doesn't have that much impact on. The product is still there. The protection from the product is actually still there. So anyway, the product that I'm talking about is CarPro Perl. I actually like this. I think this product does a really good job. Like I said, that corner of that bumper is a month. I mean, this is actually, it's a little over a month. It's about a month and a week maybe since that was done. So basically this product, I believe, is probably a lot like the Adams VRT. You can see it's good for plastic, engine, rubber, leather, and it's a water-based silicone. Apparently it's supposed to have a lot of the same properties of what the CarPro Reload has, and even the CarPro C-Quartz. You know, it's a silica-based, you know, protectant. So what I'm going to do today is, since we actually have a pretty nice day out here in Delaware, it's actually surprising. I looked at the weather, and for the next 10 days, I don't see any rain in the forecast. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and wash the van. I'm going to actually prep the bumper. I'm going to use some all-purpose cleaner to clean it first, and then I'm going to strip it off with isopropyl alcohol mixture to get all of that completely clean. And then after that, I'm going to do the entire bumper with the CarPro Perl, and I'm going to go ahead and do a video after I'm done the washing to show you what this looks like after it's completely clean. Okay, so the van has now been washed and dried as best as I could. Van needs some waxing so the water doesn't blow off that easily, but I did dry it as best I could. You can see I've actually prepped the bumper at this point. I used Black Fire all-purpose cleaner to clean the bumper first, and then I went back and did a mixture of isopropyl alcohol and distilled water to strip off whatever residue was left from the black ice or Black Fire. So you can see pretty much that's what the bumper looks like now before I put the CarPro Perl on. I'm also going to show you one of the tires because I'm going to put it on the tires as well. That way you'll be able to see how it looks on the tire. Of course, this tire is still a little bit wet. Hopefully it'll dry before I get to it. So that's what the tire looks like before the Perl. So I'll go ahead and get this done, and then I will show you guys the finished product. As far as how I'm planning on putting it on, I'm going to be using this terry cloth applicator pad to do the bumper, and then I'm going to use a regular foam block to do the tires. So like I said, I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so I finished doing the bumper and finished doing the tires. Before I show you everything, I just want to say, based on the way the test area of the bumper looked when I used Perl, I had a lot higher expectations than what turned out. Needless to say, I'm actually a little disappointed. Before I show it to you, again, I'm not a professional detailer. I'm not a professional body shop guy. So yes, I know there's other ways to do this. Yes, I know there's kits that you can do to completely refinish the plastic. So actually that's probably going to be the next thing I do. I actually already have a kit, just figured I'd try something to see if there was an easy way out. But apparently there's not gonna be. So before you start posting comments about, you know, oh, you didn't do it right, this, that, and the other thing, yes, I get it. There's other ways to do it, and I probably didn't do it the right way, but this is the way I tried, and based on the test area, I thought it was gonna work pretty good. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the bumper and the tires. Let's just say the tires look a lot better than the bumper. So again, this was the area that was the test. You know, it's in the shade right now, but I can tell you that that little area there looks way better than the rest of the bumper. As I move around the van, you can see that a lot of the oxidation is still showing through the Perl. The bumper overall does look a little bit darker from the perspective of it's not quite as faded as it was beforehand, but the oxidation damage is definitely still showing. Like I said, based on the test area, I thought it was gonna, you know, make the bumper look almost brand new. So definitely not impressed as it relates to the plastic. I mean, if you were using this on a brand new car with brand new plastic, probably does a pretty good job of protecting that plastic from fading and oxidation, but restoring a bumper, not happening. So then let's go ahead and look at the tires. Get out of the sun so you can see the tire. So you can see it definitely does a good job on the tires. I definitely like the product on the tires. Go ahead and walk around the rest of the van just so you can see it now that the sun is actually behind a cloud right now, but you can definitely see from the tire perspective, you know, the Perl looks pretty good. Is it better than something like Adam's VRT? You know, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I've seen other videos online where people have actually done tests of Perl against other products, and they felt that the Perl lasted the longest on the tires. I did notice the first time I did the van, the Perl did seem to last for a pretty long time. I was actually quite impressed. It's actually on my tires right now on the Hellcat, pretty far away, you probably can't tell. But anyway, I wanted to put this video together. I've been wanting to do this for a while. So next, needless to say, Definitely not impressed with using it on you know, already damaged, faded and oxidized plastic. Definitely like it on the tires. You know, if you choose to buy this product, you might want to watch some additional videos. You know, if you're happy with the product you're already using on your tires, I don't know that this is going to be any better than that. Like I said, the only reason I tried it was because, you know, having the C-course on the Hellcat, I decided to try some CarPro products because I figured keep all the products the same. But anyway, there you go. You know, it is what it is, and thanks for watching.